Okay, Chuck, this is January 22nd, 2025. Just the swing, it looks so good. Here, let me give you this on video. So good. Now watch it shallow out here at the top. See that? That's a little extra move, which is perfect. Now, what's good too is this first swing, we didn't get the quickness thing. So it's kind of like you fix that too. Look, you can actually see where the shaft is at the top before this. I mean, that's what shut it off. Okay, so let's drill down on the surface. It really is good. Okay, so good posture, perfect position there. That's scary. Good shoulder tilt, all on plane. No flying left elbow for you. When you get depth's good enough. So then here, we'll see how that shaft is. Now watch this one move. Really good. That's what you didn't have last time. So you've clearly been working on it because this is good. So then you come through. Okay. Now, so it's on, and so there's a little bit of sway. You're kind of getting on the outside of that left foot. So the hips start at that red line, and it's that, so what we need to do is, as you make that back turn, that hip actually goes back and closer to the ball. So there should be between where it started and at the top of the backswing, should be about a ball's distance, inch and a half. Okay, but this is so good. So the head is now in a good spot. You made a rotation of it, which is perfect. You're kind of leaning away from the target, which is great. This caved in of the left knee is good. So left knee? No, right knee, sorry. Right knee. So that's really good. Now let's see the weight shift. So that front lower leg gets vertical. And you come through. So there's a weight shift and all, yeah. So you can live with all this. I just think about changing the ball position. There's nothing glaring that's causing any issues from this direction. Look at this. This is so good. You're up on the toe when it counts. The thing, and because every swing you had today repeated being on plane, we can talk about the hip action. Your hip action is okay from this way. It's just a little late. See, at this point where your hands are at waist high, those hips should be already cleared, so it's just a little timing thing. So what you're doing is your shoulders and hips are stacked, and what we want would be, the hips start rotating out of the way before the shoulders do. So we'll talk about that today because you passed the test. And another good grade was your slow motion swing is really good too. So we just went over that super slow motion swing. Everything looks good, so we can start talking about something besides. Now this is all predicated on being able to repeat that and retain it, okay? So, because if we come back and it's over the top, we gotta kind of start over. Okay, so here's the next step is when we're coming away on the takeaway, just immediately your butt is coming off the back wall. Okay. Okay, now, and you know, what we want is that left cheek is against the wall. As a matter of fact, just push the wall back. Then as you go forward, then the right cheek pushes it back. And this is the next thing that's screwing things up. So at impact, you're like 5 inches away from the wall. Okay, so go over now, Chuck, is the actual proper movement of the hips. Let's get somebody that swing is a little better than yours, not much. Now watch his lower body action. Let me sync this. Watch the butt board, so that that left cheek pushes past the back wall. Then when it comes down, see at this point his belt buckle is at the ball, and his hands are waist high. Your belt buckle's to the left of the ball. So and then watch, he pushes that right cheek back, and then you get in this at impact. You get in this double cheek position. Oops. See, right now your hips are parallel to the at impact. Okay. So huge difference, right? So, what happens is, it's a miracle. Yeah. See, there's really no room for your hands to go through. Yeah, it's hard to tell here. It's better just to demonstrate. So we're going to work on that today. But what he's doing is he's essentially just pushing that front hip back. And what you're doing is you're taking and rotating around that right hip socket. So you got it like this, and then what happens is you rotate like that. So that takes the out of the butt off the back wall. So the move from the top would be basically we shift this way, and then if you think about it, we're actually rotating around this. So, right? So if you rotate around the front hip, the belly and that left hip socket get out in front, away from the wall. So I'll demonstrate offline here. So let me stop this.